Hello, and welcome back to Nick's Hobbies and Interests. This is my review of the Mass Effect statue of Thane Krios. Now, due to my busy schedule and also a lineup of things still yet to be reviewed, this was in a bit of a waiting list. However, due to it being requested, I've kind of jumped it ahead of schedule. Simple box art, you've got legal information on the back naturally, and then the back and front artwork of the statue, of course, inside. Please, at this point, keep in mind, I have had this guy out on display. I've had him now for a little while since he released. I had him pre-ordered. I have literally just reboxed him for this video. Everything, if you do buy him, will come sealed up, including the polystyrene box itself as well. So yes, just bear that in mind. Now let's take all this out and do a close-up of Thane himself. Originally, when I saw the concept art, before buying him, I was thinking to myself, he's too green, the richness of that green. So let's just say apple green for the sake of it. I was thinking it was too rich, but actually in hand and on the shelf, I can say he looks perfect. It might come across two different ways as I record this. I have got the HDR settings actually on the camera set up, so naturally it may change and the lighting may change as well through different photos. I'll show you that later. The body itself is really well textured, the legs and the base also. It is, like previous statues, it is lovely. They have done a nice job on this one. And then on the back you do have, of course, made in China. You've got the little, I guess, spongy supports so it doesn't move about, which I do love. And then you've got its issue number as well, which is really cool. I do this with the Pop Funkos. I'm going to do it with these statues as well. Thane comes in at 24 grams. He's nicely weighted on the base. So if you do slightly knock him, let's say you're taking another statue off the shelf, it will only wobble. It won't topple over as such. Just don't be going swinging your arms around, of course. I don't think the promotional art or pictures for this guy were actually that great. I was nervous when buying him. You never truly know what it's going to be like when it comes down to the facial details, how accurate they're going to look to the, I guess, video game character. And then also the colour, for me, it looked too strong, it looked too rich, the green anyway, in particular. But I can say once you've got him in hand, he doesn't look out of place. I put him with the rest of my Mass Effect collection and he blends in really well. He looks like part of the crew. He doesn't look out of place. The green looks great. The overall detail from the body, top to bottom. The base, it is all, in my opinion, a 5 out of 5. Based on how I used to rate my reviews in the past, yeah, he's up there. If you're not too keen, if there is something off, I would maybe go down to 4, but based on my opinion, yeah, he was really worth getting. Now at this point you're probably thinking either, Nick, end the video, or if you're into Mass Effect and you've been following this sort of line of statues, you'll know the Elusive Man came out, and more recently the Mass Effect Relay came out as well. I'm keen to pick up the Mass Effect Relay, sure, I do plan to get that. It's the Elusive Man. I didn't like the head sculpt. I didn't think it looked, I don't know, 100%, but this is going again on the idea that the promotional photographs and artwork maybe don't do it justice. I'm going to leave it down to you guys. If you're watching these videos and you'd like me to do a review on that statue, I will pick up the Elusive Man for this channel. It will go into my collection and he will sit there. He's on like his desk chair that you see throughout the second and third game. So yes, fire away in the comment section below. Please just shout out what you'd like to see regarding the statues. To bring this video to an end, here's a few shots of my Mass Effect statue collection. The only one I've left out purely down to his size, and that's Garrus. I've got the prototype version, so it's just grey, needs painting. That's the only one that's not here. And as you're about to see, I've got the small replica of the Normandy Mark II, which BioWare, BioWare gear, if there's somebody out there that's actually hearing me, that replica needs to be made 3 times bigger at least. Yes, that would require you putting up the price, sure, Make it a limited edition range, even if it's 500. Email me first and I will buy one. Because yes, I think the ship needs to be bigger. I was very disappointed only with the size of the replica ship. So yes. Anyway, that's a video for itself really, isn't it? Maybe in the future. Everybody, thank you for watching if you got this far. Like, share, subscribe, it always helps. But please comment below, let me know what you thought. And until next time, take care.